What's up, everybody? Brett here. We're back today. Going to be going back into the Crimson Courtyard of Bewitching Predator. And this time we've changed up the group just a little bit. Decided to give Skibo a rest. Put in our boy Ver. And this group is cool. It has a name. Vox Machina. Very sweet. And we also changed out... Who do we have in the front? Behemoth. So we took Behemoth out. Put in Stanley. I see here Behemoth also could use... Ooh... He'll probably only go to the Penance Hall, but I don't want to get Brett infected. We'll just let our natural overtime stress relief take hold. Everyone's got an item set up. I've also changed around some skills. Make sure we have a little bit of bleed here. We have some movement with breakthrough, allowing us to pair that pretty damn nicely with point blank shot and duelist advance on Hail. We're going to go with what I like to consider a pretty standard kit. We're not messing with Finale at all. Though we could, if we find that that might be effective, that's something we want to work with. We've got the ability to shuffle around pretty nicely. All you got to do is equip Dirk Stab and Finale, and then your other two are really up to you what you want to do there. And then, of course, we're bringing Boisette back in. A nice mix of characters that are already cursed, so we don't have to worry about infecting like literally our entire roster before we're able to beat the boss here. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and embark. Just like last time, we ended up... I'll bring 2 stacks. We can overdo it. We ended up kind of ditching a lot of the stuff that we brought with us. Stop twitching on me, man. You're freaking me out. We ended up using a lot of anti-venom last time. That was kind of a surprise to me. Let's bring a full stack of bandages for sure. But yeah, we ended up throwing a ton of stuff away. We don't need keys. It's worth pointing out. Bring as much food as we can. My OCD is already killing me. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So we're going to be prioritizing once again heirlooms and kind of letting gold take a back seat. We're going to make 10k once we get out of here no matter what. You know, minus everything we spent, of course. But where were we? Oh, I'm down here. Okay. So we had gone through the gate. Where were we going? I don't remember if I was going to the right or the left. I don't know. I don't know which way to go. I just remember it being very symmetrical. We're going into one of 2 very long dead ends. So we just need to be prepared for that. We have an opportunity here to get a little stress relief on Boisette. Reset her to 0. That's nice. Starting off at 16 doesn't feel too great. And we're going to dig this out. Cool.
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
I value such things. Deeds and portraits, still relevant. Not for much longer, but they are still relevant. We've nearly got our entire hamlet upgraded. Look how long this little section is here. I've got my eyes on the ground right now, making sure I don't unintentionally miss some sort of trap. Okay, are they all going to be faster than me? Because that would be awful. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so this shuffle I wasn't that worried about as long as the Jester didn't go first. And it's one of those things where it's like, of course the Jester went first. I really want the Highwayman to go next, because we can shuffle her to the mid. Perfect. And that's a debuff for 3 rounds. But because we got the crit, we also got some benefit from that. Let's just get a kill. We'll move her back manually. It's not ideal. Like getting riposte set up. Start working with that. Next round, we'll probably Inspiring Tune. Excellent dodge. And as long as we're doing some AoE, you know, all of that doesn't really matter. Perfect.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
We messing them up.
Compassion is a rarity.
Unfortunately for us,
Pitch of battle.
breakthrough not too great because there's corpses in the front. So we'll nail it with that. That's a pretty big bleed. Alright, let's hook her up. So much of Darkest Dungeon is just managing a bad situation. And obviously us getting... That's all we needed was 1 damage. Done. So much of it is managing a bad situation. So we started this fight, got surprised. Oh, now we got another Crimson Curse. That's annoying. But we came prepared for that.
Slowly, gently. This is
Yeah, you gotta be able to roll with the punches. You gotta have a resilient squad.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright. It's good. The fountain definitely takes holy water. We'll use one of those. We want to kind of use everything just because there's a good chance we'll end up throwing stuff away down the line. We're already to that point. Emerald's next to go, and then we'll start getting rid of actual good stuff. Should be able to two-shot this guy. Let's see.
A singular
Is the
strike.
bleed enough? 4? No, not quite. We might want to put our AoE attack on the highwayman. Oh, he's craving right now. That just gives him speed. We're going to want to give him some blood. That'll buff his damage. But yeah, let's just get this kill. Tiny bit of overkill, but not much. It gives us riposte, which could be relevant. And make sure that guy doesn't attack. And a dodge there was quite fortuitous. Let's go ahead and AoE. Everyone's just a little bit hurt. Alright, no big deal. 4 bleed there. Rock him back. 4, 9. Gotta love the Jester in the courtyard. Definitely the place in the game where he shines the most. A little bit of a debuff there. Should just be able to nuke him. There we go.
As the fiend
We do reduce damage, but our heals are better.
Blossoms.
Alright, what can we pick up?
Success so clearly in view.
Throw that away. What do I
Or
get
is
rid
it
of at this
merely a
point?
Trick of the light.
Let's use the torches. I could just kind of give everyone holy water. It's really only good for stress, and we're kind of already good at dealing with stress. Obviously, guys, I would play much more frugally. No! Why? What did you get? Precise Striker. Oh, it replaced Weapon Tinker, something that was totally useless. But melee crit, not terrible. If we put her in a number 2 slot, which can happen. What does she have that made her mess with that? I don't know. I don't know what it was. But while I'm remembering, these feel a bit redundant. Let's go for this. No. Something here is redundant, and it's like, what would I rather have? Duelist Advance for the movement, or Open Vein? And I think I'm going to go with this. If he's going to be in the secondary position, having the option to do AoE I think is quite good. Why is she touching everything? That was our camp we were hoping to get. We're leaving the gold here. Is it just because she's cursed? Okay, intense craving for alcohol. Maybe that because that was wine. That had to be it. Damn, that's not good. We need her to stop doing that. Okay, we dodged the trap. Whew. That's stressful. When someone takes your ability to camp from you, that's pretty rough. Right now, back at base, I've got someone... I'm trying to remember who it was, but they had kleptomania. I think it was our occultist. And that's one of those things, I just can't have it. You can't have someone who'll steal things from you. Because so many runs... Oh man, we're getting surprised left and right. What's going on here? Maybe our Houndmaster was like the legitimate only reason we weren't getting surprised last time we were here. I would have thought the highwaymen might have some similar effect. I guess not.
Beyond one's limits.
Take him out before he gets a chance to do anything. Make it a nice 3v4. Could go for a stun here. We'll probably get it too. No. A reduced chance to stun. I mean, it's 10%, but the odds were still kind of likely. Are we going to get blighted? I wonder if those types of outbursts only stress out people who are not affected. Look at the bleed he just put on us. What a jerk. Alright, just keep bumping us up. More speed, more accuracy, more crit. Let's get him. Did not get the kill. Oh my god, I would have gone for the bleed for sure. But this is an instance where the AoE comes in handy.
Maintain the offensive.
10, 10, 10, 10. Gotta love those numbers. Beautiful riposte. And I'm happy to dodge that. Last thing we wanted was a huge stack of blight. I mean, we have the anti-venom. It wouldn't be the worst.
Precision and power.
Double the crits. Crits helping keep our stress low. May as well bring it down to 0. Okay. I could try and slow roll that, but let's just get on with our lives.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, that's a worse bleed. Might as well make use. I don't need 2 extra blood. I can feed them. I would like to pick up these 8 crests. It's not absolutely necessary. What I can do, though, is just eat. Pick up the crests, and good to go. Quite the long hallway. Yeah, I think we still have several more spaces to go here. If you're looking at like torches, for instance, and thinking something like that is useless because the 3 accuracy is really a minimal buff, you're not wrong. It's a pretty damn minimal buff. But there's also places here. All right, we can use a shovel where there are mists that can mess you up if you don't have a torch to kind of help you get through it. Oh, we've got a Craver here. Do something with that. I think I'm gonna get rid of the anti-venom for some more deeds. Try and keep all my full stacks together. I feel like we should make room for this too, but that, I mean, are we getting greedy? We can get rid of 1 stack of blood. That feels bad, but it's probably correct. And then I can also see getting rid of medicinal herbs. Now we're getting to that, like, really scary zone where we still have a long way to go, but we're tossing supplies. Like, we've barely gone any distance. But if I had, like, 100 invitations, it'd be no problem. I would just say, oh, I'll just leave and come back. But we're working on a limited invitation amount right now. Unless we want to go and grind them. Which I really don't. Damn, didn't expect a whiff there. So, the synergy here between the Jester, we could use Battle Ballad and the AoE from the Highwayman to boost our chance to crit. Okay. So they're all infected, but they still were affected by her shout out there. Let's do some damage, get the heal. So just the idea is just to get huge crits. And very few characters are better at critting than these two. Okay, we're marked now. We're going to need to put a heal on him. Little AoE.
Soothe.
Top her off. Get him close to topped off. feel like I haven't quite been able to do what I want this particular battle. I feel like the Hellion should be in the second slot. I am a god, he says. Alright. Well, we'll help her out instead, and we'll try and get him next time. They don't deny it every single time. You just gotta keep trying back. If at first you don't succeed and all that. Nice. And though it's in turns like that where the AoE pays off. Instead of the single target. So now we go to him this turn and he's fine. Pretty easy AoE heal here.
Sedated.
Let's not miss. Damn. Two misses from her this fight. But there we go. With the cleanup. Yeah, I think we need to run him in the front row.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They
Another
can be
full
beaten.
stack. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We'll give her those buffs. Excuse me. At this point, I'm starting to think about getting rid of another stack of food. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay, we've got scouting, but we need to put this back. Reorder. Switch here. Is this the last room? I don't know. Alright, and then of course we get a hunger tile right after I ditch a bunch of food. Walk right by. We're coming down from our bloodlust, that's good. They won't be saying a bunch of ridiculous stuff to stress people out. I hope this liquid has some kick. Oh man.
Packs
How is she
laden
getting
with
so
loot
lucky?
Are often low on supplies.
I would have thought the odds of us getting a positive interaction there were unbelievably bad. Maybe like 75%, something like that. Did some big damage there. Really good thing is to have two Hellions. You just gotta know which one has the highest speed, normally goes first, and then you put them in that secondary position, and then you shuffle them around, and it works like magic. You don't want the fights to go too late, because then they start to kind of get much worse, because their damage just keeps going down. That's what I'm talking about. That's the setup. With the quadruple dodge, I was about to say, watch him get a quadruple crit. And we dodge the riposte. Amazing. I'll take it.
The blood quickens.
Ooh, alright. That can do way more damage. So the fact that it only did that little bit is pretty okay with me. Okay, 3. Not terrible. We just gotta do 8 more. Can I stun him? Nope. Pop him. There we go. That is excellent. That is something we can use, and it also fills out our portrait slot, which we were starting to fill up. Will she become an alcoholic again? I'm not willing to risk that every time. I don't know what exactly happens if you drink that and you're not supposed to. Okay, this is just treasure.
A fortune.
Damn.
Waiting to be spent.
Damn, damn. The next logical thing is to get rid of that. Pick up some more deeds. But after this, like, I don't know what else we can do. How much further does this go? Oh, a secret door. Wow. Oh, guys, I don't think we're in the dead end part. I think the dead end part is up here and we missed it. So we've got multiple locked rooms here. Well, ignore that. Let's come up here and see what this secret room's all about. An occultist. Awesome. Please, good heroes, release me from these chafing shackles. I owe you a debt of gratitude for your kindness. Well, we had a free spot. We have multiple free spots in our roster, so that's great. We'll walk past this. We're just clearing these rooms. And we can see here we need a key. I think the boss is somewhere right here. Okay, chest. Like to see that. Damn. Feels bad when you don't get a crit on that. Oh, the AoE. And we've got him really soft now. Damsel in distress. Okay. That's good. We were going to kill him anyway. Gotta love AoE for bypassing guard. Yeah, that particular attack's always quite brutal. See what we can do. We're not stressed out, so we can stay on the offensive. He's dead. Okay, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Let's go for her, set up our riposte. And we'll take that AoE heal. She's like, protect me. He's like, I can't even protect myself.
A death by
shrimp.
inches.
Blood-sucking shrimp. Perfect. Damn. Finish it. Alright. Been missing the big numbers. 36 is one of those big, beautiful numbers you're always happy to see.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
Oh, we got a 10 flute. Oh, I didn't even see that. We've got to make room for this. I'm gonna just throw. I mean, guys, I don't really need deeds as much as I'm kind of prioritizing them. They're not like ungodly important. What is important are these special things here. So it's a leper. Minus 20% stress, plus 33% stress skills while camping. The last treasures of a king. Plus 15 accuracy of HP above 60%. Interesting. I don't remember his, like, backstory. A hard-fought reward. And it's the Musketeer. Second place trophy. Increases healing skills. Reduces stress. Increases healing while camping. And eventually will give her plus 25% protection. That's amazing. Yeah, let's toss, I don't know, portraits, whatever. Guys, it really doesn't matter at this point. We've almost built everything. We've got close to everything. See what it is that we can scout. There's no point in moving to a locked room. I feel like we need to do some huge loop or something, because I feel like we bypass the locations where all the keys are. I'm not mad at having, like, cleared some of this area out. But I don't want to backtrack. I don't want to walk backwards up. We may as well keep going forward and attempting to clear. Getting 2 of those items this run has been pretty sweet, though. And every time we get an opportunity to use, you know, a shovel or something for one of these obstacles, we want to make sure we take it. Unless, of course, that obstacle turns out to be a miss. Okay, no. We're good to go. Shovel it out, and that's one less, you know, item that we'll need for the next run. And a lot of stuff we're passing isn't even necessarily, like, treasure related. Most of it is... Oh, Jesus. Damn. Most of it's, like, stress related. Meant to help us more. But we don't really need the help. Okay, and she's gonna force us to interact with this one. Suppressed desires awaken. What does that even mean? She's already full. Huh. Oh, she's craving. Let's hook her up. It's okay to leave them at craving for a while. You don't have to, like, rush to feed them. We know we've got another locked door here. This guy's definitely the low-hanging fruit. We'll pick him off right away.
The ground quakes.
That's excellent. Because I'm going to use Duelist Advance. Oh my god. Well, that kind of sucks, but this is Darkest Dungeon, y'all. Everything sucks. We need to get rid of her stress. That number's starting to climb pretty fast. If she gets bleeding or something like that, it doesn't matter. She has the ability to heal herself and get rid of bleeds. And it also buffs her. One more turn. If we dodge this... Okay. If we dodged it, they wouldn't have got the heal. Basically the point.
Annihilated.
Beautiful. One HP. Let's heal her up. I thought about bringing her courtyard-specific items, but they revolve a lot around being at death's door or missing, like, tons of HP. You know, that's not generally how I play. You could definitely make builds like that. Oh, finally, the Jester gets cursed too now. Sucks. But if you're just trying to have fun, those types of runs are pretty awesome. Alright, peace out, bug. I hope that I'm faster. Never miss. Literally missed last time.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Another full stack. Well, a full stack of this is better than a partial stack of the other. My OCD, guys. It won't let me. It won't let me leave it alone. Okay. Yeah, we keep walking. I don't want to throw away a ton of stuff. So maybe once we get here, we leave and come back? After taking 2 more fights. And we're in great shape. We could even roll the same team if we wanted to. Although I'm tempted to go and leave Boisette behind and get rid of some of her weird traits that she has.
Impressive.
That's great. Getting a kill off of that is huge. Oh, really? A triple dodge? Just to punish me. You experience the highs and lows within 2 turns. Insta-kill, crit, huge damage, followed by complete whip.
Executed.
Guard actually working in our favor there. This guy's dead. We don't even have to mess with him. She's dead too. Alright, so now we're just fighting the Chevalier. And we get a dodge. Bronze ain't got nothing on me. Let's go. He's being guarded. So let's just look and see if anyone's got stress worthy of getting rid of. And 12's enough. We'll let her kill herself. Heal herself. The exact opposite of what I meant to say. And buff her damage, which will more than make up for the debuff that she got on the first turn. Can we stun this thing? Should be able to. Pretty weak stun resistance. And now, hopefully we get a whole turn to kill him before he's able to do anything. Good damage, good bleed. Good damage, good bleed. Not quite a kill yet. Dang. If she's faster, we might have this. No! 1 damage. Ah. Watch for the mega crit. Here it comes. Okay. We don't have to do anything here. I'll take the kill, though.
As
Throw all that
victories
away.
mount,
And
so
keep on
too
walking.
will
There's a
resistance.
trap up ahead. Keep my eyes down. There it is. Sneaky trap. And we lose a 90% roll.
Watch your step.
And now we've got to fight. It happens, I guess. Okay, happy to dodge there. He's a little vulnerable right now. Make sure we top him off. Don't need anyone going on death's door or something like that. For the sake of, like, super efficiency. Preferably. Yeah, keep going with the AoE. This guy's dead. Not quite. Finish him. And then now here we'll just get some accuracy on that. And then top everybody off. A double crit at the moment when I least needed it.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Love that they give me keys in here, even though they know that there's no use for them at all. Please. I could have... Damn it. I could have given him some blood before then, and maybe he wouldn't have interacted that way. What's wrong with him? Why can't I give him... I can't give him blood. Very weird. That was a very strange little moment there. Okay, another kind of treasure room. Wow. Where the hell does that go? Right back up. So this is probably symmetrical. It'll go up to here to another locked door, probably right there or right here or something. So if we're gonna go somewhere, we want to go the other way, but we're so full right now that I'm confident in just leaving this place. Let's regroup in the hamlet. And we'll come back here with fresh supplies ready to open some of these treasures.
Once again.
I mean, the big thing for me is I just want to get as many of these items as possible. They're so cool, they're so unique, and their buffs are so strong that they let you play sometimes the characters in a completely different way. Musical. Good. Cove Scrounger is also quite useless. So, and Daredevil's good. We got the better of a lot of those exchanges.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind.
So remember, we
It was
picked
a
up an
yearning,
occultist.
a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
That's Raveno. Wait, where is he? Huh. This is actually weird, because I feel like... Am I missing him? Is something going on here? Because I feel like I've got less characters now. I've been looking at this number and it seems to be going down and I'm not sure why. Are people like deserting or something? Because I could have sworn I had 21 when I went in. Or is it just a no. What is... I don't understand what's going on here. Are people dying? I haven't lost that many people. So something weird is happening that I don't quite understand. Let me just do another double check, make sure I'm not crazy. We rescued a guy, an occultist, and he's not here. Oh, this is him. Okay. I was about to say, well, that makes sense, but even still, I could have sworn that we weren't that low on people. And we're going to pick him up. Risk taker. Curious. I mean, this is a no-brainer, really.
To fight the abyss, One must know it.
God forbid we ever get to a point in our current playthrough where I'm actually going to take Montgomery here too.
A lawman and his
where we need to start
faithful
re-leveling up
beast,
low-level
a bond
guys
forged by battle and
in standard
bloodshed.
runs. If that ever happens, I'll do my best to do that all in my own free time. We don't have a cleansing crystal, and I don't think we don't have the shield. No, we do. We have the Guardian Shield. Okay. Very good for backline men-at-arm synergies. Not sure if I really need that crystal. I probably wouldn't use it, to be fair. Sort by rarity. So what? Did we finish a set? Did we have any other leper items? Jester, leper. I don't think they're sorted, like, perfectly. No. Okay. So we've got a couple one-offs again. But you know what? Let's go a little bit long today. Let's go back into the sanitarium and make sure we're making use of this. Get rid of that. Put in Behemoth now. Lock in Quick Draw. That's great. And Xenophon. What can we get rid of for you? Off Guard? Yeah, let's get rid of that. We'll lock in Last Gasp. That's just a straight buff most of the time. Alright, we're headed right back in. Let us provision. I'll bring like one or two. I don't think I need to go full crazy with it. We'll use this torch right at the beginning. Is that good? I think so. Yeah, let's roll. Get right back in, guys. Last thing I want is for us to be stuck in this place for like 8 episodes or something. So we're going to make this one a little longer. We're going to go right back in. We're going to clear out a whole bunch more. We're going to try and find at least a key.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Place is huge. Yeah, we're going to go back up this way. Kind of happy to see this. Go back to square on him. Okay. So in that moment we went from standard to craving there, and we lost bloodlust here. All in one kind of fell swoop. Okay, alcoholic again. And this time... Alright, she resisted the bleed, but that could have been nasty. There's so many of those fountains in here. She's gonna do it again. Wow, this has really been bad for us. But she keeps resisting. We've already blown through 2 shovels. Hopefully we get some more. Anybody stressed out? Sure, let's burn that. Basically free. Alright, first fight. Let's do it. This AoE is a little bit worse whenever she's not beginning in the second slot. I need to change that. It really revolves around us getting a kill, which essentially means
continue the onslaught.
We need 3 sources of that AoE damage. Otherwise, we're just kind of spreading it around and they get a chance to heal themselves back up. Okay, a little bit of bleed, a little bit of bleed. Love that they're spreading the damage around.
Press this advantage.
Ooh,
give them no quarter.
Okay, she's freaking out a little bit. Luckily, she only moved with someone who doesn't really need to be in that position. She doesn't want the buff.
never time to perform beyond one's limits.
Nail it. There we go. Alright, Esquire, see what you got. Damn. That sound, like, gives me a little bit of, like, PTSD. Because I've had so many bad things happen to me when that sound is made.
A singular strike.
Still didn't get the kill. 24 damage. Gotta love that. And then we'll just go for the kill here.
Confidence surges as
And a
the
crit,
enemy
just
crumbles.
like a cherry on top. Perfect. I'm not even going to pick that up. I know already that I don't need it.
Success.
3 damage. We'll take 3 damage. Nobody better interact with this but me.
Finding the stuff is only the first
Sure, I'll
test.
take that.
Now it must be carried
Bullseye
home.
hat. That's rare. Whatever. We'll probably end up tossing. I would love it. I wish I could look it up right now. I would love it if one of you guys, I'll probably just look it up later and tell you in a different episode, where I can read the stories that surround the items. Because I could even see us doing like an episode where I just kind of play mindlessly in the background while I read the stories. Because for me, context means a lot. Like, I love knowing what each character's like individual background is. For me, that means a lot. Ooh, resisted the stun. That would have been a nice one to get. That's big damage. But we can heal it. Okay, lowering our damage and accuracy. If that has to happen to someone, best person it could happen to is the Vestal. And a 36 heal crit. I don't think I've ever seen a Vestal do that much of a heal. That's kind of crazy. I want to go for this guy in the back. Wait, is this thing resistant to bleed? It is, but we still managed to make it bleed.
Death
Holy crap!
Slightest lapse in concentration.
60 damage? And of course he's just going to insta-kill her? What the hell? Alright. Alright, alright, alright. From being marked, presumably. She's gonna have to save herself. Come on, big numbers. 16's okay. She still has Death's Door recovery. Okay. She's not on Death's Door again. That's the main thing. Just don't go for her again. She's marked, though.
How quickly the tide turns.
Come on, come on, come on. Wow, I didn't think this was going to be the most dangerous fight. They're both big. Maybe we should have gone for the ghoul first. There we go.
Champion falls.
Okay. She should be able to take care of herself. She just... Luckily for us, there's no, like, poison or blight, rather. There's nothing ticking away at her, or else we'd be in a lot of trouble. And a quadruple dodge. Alright, that's what we needed. So, kind of worst case right now, we're just going to go through this dungeon with a little bit of a debuff. I mean, it's a pretty serious debuff. But it won't affect our healer that much. On someone else, it would make them very ineffective. But on her, it's not so bad. Hull slows, the need abates. That's what I'm talking about. Back up to full. In a camp, I think we have things that can get rid of Death's Door.
The horror.
We got horror. That's okay. We're already focusing her. And she's got pretty high resistance to stress.
Impressive.
60%. Drop the hammer on that guy. He's not going to die from the bleeding now, but he'll die from the halberd to the face, though.
Seize
Okay,
this
I definitely don't
momentum.
need this. I'm
Push
not going to
on
pick
to
up the
the
rubies.
task's
There's really no
end.
point. Please don't touch this. Thank you. Alright, something useful. Man, that was touch and go there. That was a hell of a lot of damage from an enemy. It's been a while since I've seen a number like that. Happy I didn't kind of just throw away those 3 food. Oh, please, I was going to interact with that.
A handsome reward.
I'll be keeping this for
task well
myself.
performed.
Reward hard earned. Is that from Egomania, maybe? We really should have changed her out. She's starting to kind of get on my nerves with that. Luckily, there was no amazing item there. There was nothing there that I couldn't live without. I keep forgetting to change them around, too. But that's okay. The Jester can just do his battle ballad business. Wow! That makes this fight so much easier. Thank you, Stanley.
Masterfully
That was also
executed.
amazing, because now the Vestal might be able to just clean her up. Our damage is greatly debuffed thanks to the items and the Death Store recovery. But it's probably not asking too much to get a 6. Let's see what it says. No, not asking too much at all.
Formation is broken.
Pretty much right on average.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay, he is craving. Big crit.
As the
Okay.
fiend
As long as it
falls,
gets the kill, I'm cool.
A faint hope blossoms.
That's what I'm talking about. Increased chance to crit on there is plus 8% crit mod.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, let's reshuffle. Shuffle that. Come back up here. It's these branches here that we need to go through. Almost said something really stupid and really like, kind of very Louisiana. Almost said they look like two like catfish whiskers. I was like, damn, that tells you everything you need to know about where I come from. Jesus. Just got rid of those. We'll walk right by. That was the first fish I ever caught, was a catfish. My papa, my grandfather, my Cajun grandfather, he had a camp, what we call a camp in South Louisiana. It's like a kind of like a home away from home. Almost like in the West, you would have like a
A
ranch.
decisive
But you
pummeling.
keep ponds, you keep ducks and chickens, and you got a little orchard maybe. Grow your own vegetables. Ponds full of fish. You stock them with fish and turtles and whatever else. And we got to spend a lot of time there as a kid. And I have a huge family, especially on that side of the family. It's enormous. And we would all go there with my cousins and everything.
A
And
devastating blow.
I caught it on my Mickey Mouse fishing rod. Little tiny Mickey Mouse fishing rod. I caught a big catfish. Probably never forget that as long as I live. It was funny because my rod got tangled up with my older brother's fishing rod. And when we reeled in at the same time, the fish was actually on my hook and not his. He was saying the whole time that it was his fish,
A powerful
when it was
blow.
in fact not. There's probably a picture of it somewhere. I hope someone in my family's got that. Thinking about stuff like that, all I can think is, man, I just really need to take my kids fishing. I haven't been in a long time. Go for the kill. Yeah, it's one of those things you don't realize how lucky you are when you're a kid. Like that, my grandfather had that, you know, and that we could all spend that kind of time together as a family in one place. You know, we all kind of felt like we had that place. And It's still in the family, even though he passed on many years ago.
Precision and power.
Is that it? Yes. Okay, good. And we can take the kill here just to get some stress relief. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Nobody's craving or anything. We're good.
But a victory nonetheless.
So I want to toss something. That's kind of a question. I am going to toss the medicinal herbs for these deeds. We're going to go back up and we're going to go down one of these lanes. I'm going to hold off on... Man, do I want to hold off on digging this? No. Let's dig it. Yeah, that was pretty value. Might as well be increasing our accuracy here. Is anybody stressed out? Not really. But there's not really a point to walking by this and not doing something with it. We're almost certainly going to end up throwing away torches at some point. And we always have this camp in our back pocket. I think I said on one of the comment sections, growing up in the South is a special thing. Southern United States. Especially South Louisiana. There's so many places in the United States that are like their own world. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not mean to do that. Oh, God. I accidentally gave the flowers blood instead of... I was like, oh, I'll just get rid of the craving and then I'll just risk it, see what comes out. I don't know if there's any chance to get anything without a shovel. I don't like being without a shovel, though. Where's this going? Don't tell me this is a dead end. Man, do I have the map wrong in my head? I very well could, guys. I very well could.
The ground quakes.
I hope not. I kind of thought I knew where I was going. Maybe later I'll look up the map again. See what's up. For now, though, I'm happy just wandering around and collecting stuff. As long as we make it to the final boss with our current number of invitations, I'm cool. Go for this stun. Damn. No luck. Okay, feels good. They resisted the bleed, though. Kind of crummy. She can heal and get rid of her bleed, but I'd rather just go for this guy. And he's dead. Awesome. Beautiful. But please, Vestal, let me go first and get this heal. Probably the best thing about the curse is that you just get a bunch of extra speed.
Unforgiving.
Tempted here just to get rid of this stack of food. And I think we will indeed. Get rid of these bandages. And yeah, it's about that time where we just start collecting a ton of stuff. No, okay, I think it will go out and down. Oh, but we're out of shovels. Damn, we look like we need a ton of shovels here. Oh, it's the mist. Great, we've got torches. I'm glad I didn't toss the torches. So like what I said earlier, the obstacles, sometimes they're the mist, and sometimes they are actual physical barriers. Weird. I don't remember it going this far out on the map. Thronging hive, we'll burn that. Give me something good. Nope. Imagine being in a real dungeon and just seeing all these gems and you're just like, nah, I'm not going to put that in my pocket. Could have had 2 sapphires, whatever. What was I saying about different parts of the United States being like different countries? They really are. I've heard this subject brought up a lot. A lot of people like to compare the United States to Europe. How everything is, you know, people speak different languages when you go relatively small distances apart. And of course there's ancient, I would consider pretty damn ancient history and reasoning for a lot of that. But it's just interesting. It's like, sure, in Louisiana, people speak English, but there's a lot of people that speak Creole French. You've got, and not even that, just like the straight up dialect. You probably wouldn't understand half of what's being said in a room full of people from certain parts of the bayou. Whenever I met my wife and she came to one of our family reunions, she's like, I can't understand anyone. And I was like, I understand. You weren't supposed to. And people always get it confused like it's an intelligence thing. It's definitely not. It's like a familial like comfort thing. People speaking a certain way. I don't know, it's hard to put your finger on it. Because you know that if almost everyone in the room wanted to, they could turn it off completely. If they had to. I don't know. It's like being in a club. Everyone knows the secret handshake. And it's the same thing everywhere else, you know.
Such a terrible assault cannot be.
I live in Texas now, and there's definitely a lot of that going on in Texas. And instead of English French, in Texas you've got English Spanish. Of course. Just don't make her bleed. Oh my god, they made her bleed. She'll be able to heal herself.
A death by inches.
This guy is actually dead. Let's put some damage on the Chevalier.
Perched at the
okay,
very
she's back
of oblivion.
with that nonsense, but she'll be able to heal herself. We're not going to risk missing a judgment. We have to take that kill. And I'm not mad at it. It gives us a buff. Gives us stress relief. And they're going to just keep going for her. Oh, no.
Reeling.
We have no way to get rid of this huge bleed. He says, heal me. Alright, you win this time, AI, with your focus. We might have an option of killing this thing so that we can just pump her full of food. We needed that to do a lot of damage, though. This guy's got huge protection, so that probably wasn't an option. If he goes next, he's dead. We just don't want her to die here. Oh my god.
This is no place for the weak or foolhardy.
Alright. Alright. Just
As
a huge series of unfortunate events.
Too will
and that'll end today's episode for sure. Really unfortunate. Very lame, very unfortunate. Let's, we know there's a battle up ahead. Let's just get out of here. That sucks. Not only did we just lose a high-level Vestal, but we also basically wasted an heirloom. Yeah, we got things, but we didn't get nearly the haul we could have. Picked up stress faster. That's why you always have a redundancy.
There is must suffice for the time being.
That's not good. Lost shipment. That's why you gotta have redundancy in your characters. We've got plenty of high-level Vestals. See, how many do we have? I think I've lost 2 recently, so maybe we don't have a lot of them. We've got Nanami. Is she the only one now? So we only have 2 level 6 healers. That's bad. Has Nanami been into the Darkest Dungeon? She has. Oh, no. Oh, that was a really bad loss. Damn. Alright, guys. Well, we'll be reeling from that for some time, it seems. We've got another level 4 here, kind of on the way. On the up and coming. At least we were able to get our items back. Those were 2 very good items. Let's unequip. And yeah, just join me next time. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck. This wasn't a terrible episode, but definitely losing a level 6 character is just rough at this point. Especially in such an easy little series of fights. Anyway, guys, I'm Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care.